The Hunter, good evening. So, low level account, guys, as usual. Couple of hours on the low level. See if we can move up a little bit to level 15. I'm good, thanks, Hunter. Hopefully mid to late July. Okay. So I think we'll just go and fish and see what we can get. See how quickly we can level up. Is everything, all the sound okay and everything? Mike seems a bit... Ark Hunter, good evening. Just wondering if that mic's a little bit high. Sounds good, okay. Right, I'm gonna go and fish that spot where we fished the last time I was on with this account. I had some people, some guys asking me about if I'd explain about the difference between like the different rods. Because there's been a few people that have started recently. They don't actually fish in real life, so you know, it's not something that they know about in real life, and they're just wondering about it in game. Flying, good evening. How are you doing? Oh, Cyber, that was you. Okay. Yeah. What was it you wanted to know exactly, man? And we'll have a chat about it when I get things set up. So this is the area we're gonna fish. We're gonna fish here in these in this area here. Gaggle, how you doing? I don't want to fall off though. Cool, man. Right, let's put that there. Let's do the same with the other. I'm doing low level for about maybe 2 hours max, and then we'll move on to the other one. You've never fished in real life. I wanted to know like if you could make a guide about a focused explain it in the video about the different gear purposes, types, rods, etc. That'll probably take up more than just one stream, one video. I could probably do maybe 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes on each one, and do like a smaller one. So yeah, we can do that. Flying, I don't think I've got that gambling enabled, if that's what you're trying to do. Spin red 50. I've been looking into setting up some games for in chat. I've not enabled it just yet. Right, that's sorted. It's fish. Let's try about 120. Yeah. Oh man, I've got an issue with casting. Look at that. It like clicks off straight away as I try and hold my left mouse down. Oh, we've got a fish on. Right. Well, I'll do a video. Might be good because you're probably not the only one that's a bit confused by it all. See, carp fishermen in the US have a different rep to carp fishermen in Europe. Carp fishermen in Europe are like probably the most high-tech fishermen in the whole fishing game, if you like. Whereas in the States, they have a different reputation. No, it's different over there, isn't it? You see, we pay silly money to fish lakes that have got 40, 50, 60 pound carp. We don't have the Asian ones. You know, the traditional English carp are what guys over here want to pay big money to catch. You can go to France, you know, on a week's holiday and catch big fish all day long. But over here it's different. Irvi, thanks for the follow, man.
But winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
Well, so I might actually do record some stuff offline, and then just upload it to YouTube. I'll write down what you're asking, and then it's probably better if I do it that way. But yeah, a lot of stuff these guys will help you with. They can answer in chat. If I can't. No, it's okay, man. You know, you've got to ask. If you don't know, like you said, the descriptions in the game, you know, they're pretty brief. It's not very in depth. So they have left like a bit of mystery to it, if you like. Oh, you found the channel from the YouTube videos? Nice. Welcome, mate. Welcome. Guys, give Irvi a welcome. He's obviously new. Man, this is a decent fish for on this really light float setup. I might do some on the other one. You're very new to the game. That's cool. That's cool. We're here to Ralstoner, good evening. To help if you're stuck. If you're not stuck, well, just enjoy it. We all enjoy it. That's why we come back day after day. Man, what is this fish doing? I'm not sure if it's a big one. What level are you, Irvi? And what stuff have you got? I'm doing free starter kits for players between level 1 and 5. You're still using the telestick, okay. So have you bought yourself a landing net? And have you bought yourself a shovel? Not yet, okay. Well, later on in the stream, if you stick around, we'll I'll fix you up with a starter kit. We had 2 new players last night. Oh man, fish got away. Couldn't do anything with that then. Two new starters last night. I had Joseph that I gave away starter kits to. You bought the spinning kit. What? You're level 7. Look at that. Casting is screwed again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. This tench. Yeah, another tench. Coming up to 30% bottom fishing. Oh man, it's doing it on all the rods. Just don't get it. It's the 4 meter one. 4 point something. The blue telestick. No, not the bamboo. The blue one that you start with. So it'll be this one. So it's a 4.8 meter, and it's actually 4.5 kilogram test on it. Commander, how you doing, mate? It is a good telestick. I still use it on my eye level account. Well, that was an easy crucian. That last one what got off was definitely not a crucian. Oh, look. It's just not casting. This has got to be glitched. Yeah, it probably was a grass. There was no stopping it. Irvi, if you're in game and you want to join our in-game chat group, yeah, he's obviously enjoying it. The challenge of the game. Yeah, if you want to join our chat group, if you look for, I'll show you the details now. If you hit your Q and you go to the cog and you scroll down this list to T, and you'll find my channel there, twitch.tv/Crossy. You're welcome to join us in that group. We've got up to 34 players in there now. You can chat in game. I do the odd bait giveaways and stuff like that, so you're welcome to join us. All new players are welcome. Well, anybody's welcome. Man, this casting, what is going on? Look. Went that time. The bells on my rod, yeah, Rob. So if you join, just say hi in the chat. We know you're there. Another tench, 27.8. Any tips for good spots on the river? Up by the campsite, Razuli. Good evening, mate. How you doing? I'm good, man. Yeah, up by, if you find the campsite, look for where the river narrows. Camp or pond, yeah. Look for where the river narrows a little bit further up from the campsite, and that's good for good spot for spinning. And obviously the pond as well, which is like the arm off the river. That's pretty good. Fish in the 2 meter hole. Get yourself a map and look for the 2 meter hole. Fish on the bottom there. Yeah, it's good for float fishing, no current on it, yeah. Otherwise, if you're fishing with float on the river, you've got to like trot it down the river. Maggots, worm, castor. Some decent chub in there. There's even zander if you're spinning. There's zander in there. Pike. Exactly. Use a steel leader. You don't want to get your line tone. The pike. Another point on float fishing. 32.3 now. Steadily going up. Look at this casting business. Just don't know what it is. It's irritating me, whatever it is. Look, gets to 5 and then automatically casts instead of like going, you know, putting as much power on as you want. Look, doing it again. What is that all about? Do you think it's the line? Do you think it's the line? But it can't be. Hey, Dave. Man, I've got my finger on left mouse button for full power, and then it just does that stupid thing. So yeah, I wonder if it's the line. No, it's 3 kilo line. You've had a very good day. Maybe it's that reel. Never really used one of these before. Oh, got a fish on. Might be the reel, mount it, yeah. Nah, the float's okay. I've used the little round float quite a lot. 400 miles travelled. 7k earned. See, I think it did it with this as well, this rod. And this is like, if you have a look at this before I cast it, lxCROSSYxl on it. I've only got 5 kilo line. It's a 5 kilo rod. Nothing. It's pretty balanced. Look, and it's just done it with that as well. Look. All I'm doing there is keeping my finger flat down on the left mouse button. And it just does that. What is that? Anybody else get that? Nope, it's weird. I get it on both, mate. I was getting it through the old RF4 client, and now I'm getting it even on Steam as well. Yeah, it's weird, man. No. Just standard standard settings. It's a G. G903 mouse, Logitech. No, I've not. I got rid of the other one that I had, which was a cheap one. This is like about 130 quid for this mouse. See, it's not done it this time. Bizarre. You've had the problem for the last month or so. So it's not just me then, Commander. Oh. Look at that. Sneaking off. Sneaky fish. Come here. Wait, again. I'll try holding shift and do like a full power cast next time. You bought 200 gold and you'll be streaming this weekend. It's the game. I thought it's the game, man. You've done that. Yeah. Right. How far have we got? What? How many fish? Got a few tench. Might get more now the daylight's coming. Yeah, decent one on. Pick the wrong damn rod up. It's going to be the quickest way of yeah, they've got a sale on until the 2nd of July, I think it is. This is going to be the quickest way to level up by fishing here. You've just taken advantage of it. Yeah, I bought some, bought a little bit of gold the other day. You got a spare Adriatica? If you, I'll borrow it. I'll test it, see if it makes a difference on the float rod, the bolognese rod, mate. For sure. Definitely a good spot, this. For low level anyway. If you're low level, 60, what is it? The actual part that you want to cast into is from 6222. I just bring my rods back here because I like this spot for the float. Perfect reel for Old Berg, yeah. Right, where's this fish thinking it's going? No escape down there, mate. No escape. You can't get out down there. Is it another Terry Tench? Sure is. 1.8 kilo. Cracking on with the this level. Soon be level 15. 16 is when we're gonna go over to curry, and we're gonna start with spinning skill. Try and get up to spoons. What I'll do then, Dave, I might use the Adriatica on one of these, on one of the low level spinning rods, because as soon as I hit 16, like I say, I'm going to go over to curry, and we'll try and increase that skill. Not really much point in spinning here until you have until you've got spoons. You can catch with spoons on here, but I haven't really had that much success with spinners. Like, again, God's sake. Right, I'm just going to do full length cast and reel in. Unduro, good evening. How you doing? Yeah, I was watching Peter Petak. He was doing all right, but he was using the small hunters, so spoons. I have tried using spinners, but it was a bit. Just plugging along at burr, kind of slow. Get the odd fish, yeah. Nice. What did you get then, Dave? 200 silver? 200 gold? 200 gold did you get? Today's been okay, mate. Today's been okay. Kingsy, good evening. Elite Beast just joined the chat. Come on, let's have some tench. What are we on? 13 fish in 26 minutes, one every 2 minutes. Run a tench mix giveaway for sure. For sure. We'll do it on the other account though, Dave. So yeah, what I've been doing, guys, let me just show you again. So all I've been doing is crafting ground bait, just a base mix of ground crackers. Like Dave was saying, use your the last base mix that you unlocked. So yeah, here, this one is all I've got access to, semolina and ground crackers. So I've been using ground crackers because they're cheaper. So just buy ground crackers, bang those in, ground baits here, and just nothing else, and just make them, and then get rid of them when you've made them. I'll show you now. Ground crackers, see, it's like you could probably get it cheaper over on Winding River if it's in stock. It's probably the cheapest place. Right, I've just bought 30. I'll craft them when we get back to the peg. Oh, we've got fish on. It's going again. Peter, thanks for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome to Peter's Raiders. How are we doing, guys? Good evening. And Keisha. Constantine, good evening. How are we doing, guys? Jay Green. Day traders, how are you doing? You need to sleep now. Get some rest, man. Get ready for the next one. Monjack, cheese. Cheese. He's the cheese man. If you need cheese, Monjack's your man. And Keisha's, you're starting to hate the game? Really? Oh no, Peter, that's not good. That's not good. Although I normally get to that stage when I log off at like 3 AM and I'm up at 7. I know. Small one. Vape, good evening. So guys, I'll bring you up to speed where we're at. We're fishing for tench mainly to level up, and then we're gonna, as soon as we can hit 16, we're gonna go and do some spin fishing on Kurit and trying to get the skill up from using a spinnerbait to fishing with spoons. So that's like the next objective when we leave here. But what I've done, I've just been and bought a load of crackers, ground crackers, and we're going to craft these and try and get the ground bait making skill up by just using ground crackers. Going to give away some tench mix, yeah. Dave's going to supply some tench mix. Peter, how much did it cost you to go to 100% on ground bait crafting? So yeah, we're just going to use ground crackers. Nothing else. There we go, 0.2 up to 10.9. So rather than keep it, we're going to discard it. Too much didn't really count from the beginning. But Fishy Dave's saying it's cost him about 15k. Right, another 2, discard. We'll do them in batches of 10. Didn't work. I've got one here open for the, and again, didn't work. Luckily, they were only cheap. It just disappears. Well, it does. Same with me. Just disappears. Here we go. So I'm using really low level stuff, guys. You know, stuff that you can use from the beginning of the game. The only thing that I'm using that's probably out of reach for most starters is the cheese. But if you know a man who knows a man, I'm sure you can get your hands on some cheese. If not, just message me in game, and I can sort you out with a batch of cheese. Anyone know how to target the barbel yet? Well, Levo knows. Reckless, good evening. Yeah. I caught a roofie on a rhino beetle larvae. Nilos 46, how you doing? Okay, Peter, you take care, man. Thanks for the host and the raid. Much appreciated, man. Catch you in the next one. Guys, some love to Peter. He's off to the land of Nod. Armstrong Jr. Hello. No, I'm not at Burma. I'm on low level account over on Old Berg. Right, I'll do that in a minute. Put a timer on it. What time am I on now? How long have I been streaming? I'll put a 1 hour timer on it for Tench Mix, and we'll do that. We'll do the giveaway at the end of this first part. Saint, good evening. $10 minutes. I'm trying, but this, I want to fish this for, this is going on a YouTube, Dave, so that's really why I didn't want to do giveaways on this one, because I'll be uploading this video to YouTube as like a part of the guide that I'm doing. Oh, we're snagged. Snagged. Free from snag. Right, let's pick that other rod up. What are we on? 17 fish. Another one. I've got messages incoming. Wow, I've got loads of messages. Here we go. Why don't you give it away? Send it to the winner. Could do. Yep. Sid Tonyolo 1, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah.
But winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
I thought that was a tiny tench then. Oh, not again. On my other account. Awesome. Thank you for that. I'll find a good home for them, no doubt. We've given quite a lot of stuff away recently. Helped out a few new players with starter kits. If you're new to the game, guys, you're between like level 1 and 5, and you want a starter kit, speak up in chat or send me a message in game, and we'll fix you up with a starter kit, which is like a feeder rod and reel and line. Everything you need for using a feeder setup the first time, and also I'll throw in a shovel and a landing net. But between levels 1 and 5, if that's where you are. And Jay, how you doing, man? You're after a float setup?
But winter is coming.
Windwalker, thank you for the follow.
I can't
A
face it.
float setup. So you're talking using a telestick, obviously. What level is your float skill? Pathfinder, good evening, mate. How you doing? We can sort you out with a telestick setup, mate. I could start you out with that. Stick around. Have you got yourself a shovel and a landing net as well? So you're level 7. I think we can squeeze that in. I think you're pretty much still a beginner. Okay. So if you wait until the end of this first session, we're an hour in. I'm going to do 2 hours on this low level account, then I'm going to switch to the high level. So if you stick around till I switch over to the high level, we'll send you a bit of kit. I know how hard it is at the beginning, you see, when you're low level, when you like first join the game, you get given 50 silver, and more often than not people just spend it and they don't really realise how much of a grind it is to get the next 200. So we're just sort of helping them players out a little bit. Anyone doing an Oldberg comp? I think if I do a comp tonight, it'd probably be on a different lake. We did Mosquito and Oldberg last night, so it'd probably do one on Burr maybe, or on Kuri. Which one's ringing? This one, I think. Yep, fish on. An Oldberg comp. Is he doing one of the premium and gold comps? Yeah, it's just popped up. Golden. Is it? Medium level gear premium competition. Medium, so no gold drop, right? Okay. Don't suppose anyone has a camping light spare you could borrow for a long time. I did a giveaway the other day. I think I've actually got one. I think I might still have one for giveaway in the on the other account, in the lockup, the RF4 items lockup. You sent an extra net. Ah, nice one, Drop. We'll find a new home for that. These are low-level guys. Like I say, I'm going to do shovels, nets, like the basics that you need. We can do like a float kit setup, or we can do a feeder kit setup, or a spinfish setup. Oh, you've sent it to this one? It's alright, I can transfer it over. I've got, oh, thanks, man. Dave. And Mike. Yep. Which viewers have helped stream out by opening a second Twitch window? So they're trying to get him 50 viewers. Follow him. His name is Max1966. Yeah, there you go, guys. I think that was that tonight? Just? No, that was yesterday. A new streamer called Max1966. If you could check him out, give him a follow. Marvin sent some items as well, so we've got some more bait items there as well for giveaways. Every map is blazing hot. I think my attention just stopped, guys. Seem to have... Oh, I left the bail arm open. I thought we was, you know, we was well aware then. I thought we was going to steam our way through to level 15, 16 pretty much straight away. Rudolph, thanks for the follow. Again, it's glitched. Look at that cast. Great name indeed. There we go. Yep, I have, man. Yeah, it's pretty irritating, to be honest. I'm gonna clip it and send it over to RF4. See what they make of it.
But winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
Rudolph, thank you. I was hoping the last patch would have fixed the NJ. No worries, man. No worries. It was fun. Fun day. You did a long stream, man. Razuli, what reel is it? Nice. So what level do you need to be to use that 30 something, did you say? Yep. PM Hemi. And he'll either sort you out, or I can. He can pass it over to me as well. Ah, oh, missed the bite, man. Missed the bite. Here we go again. I'm just going to have to shift cast to 122% to make sure it doesn't do that silly thing. What are we on? 24 fish. 59 minutes. Where am I going to fish when I switch accounts? I'm thinking go back to Burr, mate. Do a little comp on Burr. Midweek carp comp. Any tips for Burr? Lil Atch, what are you using? What's your bait that you're using over there? What's your setup? What size hooks? Line? Can all play a big part. Here we go. What we on? 46.6k out of 55. So 8.4. A whole lot of boilies, size 8 loop. £13 pure fluoro leader. Oh, for reals. Decent rods. What's your main line? If you're using a pure fluoro leader, what's your main line that you've got on? Mono. What strength mono is it? £25 mono. Well, I wouldn't use the £13 fluoro leader. I'd take that off. 31 and just go straight through mono. Don't bother with the leader. What sort of mono line is it? What brand is it? Are you using the new one? The snake line? No, I used I used to use mono on gold 60s, man, without issues on Burr. But yeah, I'd go with the snake. It's really good line. Yeah, the mono on a gold 60 has landed me a 40 kg leather over on burr. So you're talking like you're getting on for the biggest fish that you'll get over there. Got an alpha 8000 and one 6000. I'd definitely say switch to straight mono, no leader, and get some green. Was it you, Drock, that said get the green colored line? Somebody told me. So that's what I use. I use green snake line. I think it's 22 kilo, that one I'm using, but I'm using that on an Everest 22 kg. Yeah, use green everywhere. Yeah, I'd like it, mate. I like it. I've got a 22 on the Dominators, 22 kg line on the Dominators, and then on the Coldstream I've got, I think it's maybe 17 kilo line on that one, but it's all the green heavy snake line mono. We've hooked a truck. Might just be a little truck. What do we think this is, guys? It's on the caster. Only got a small... Let's give up now, anyway. What is it? What have we got? Oh, it's nice. It's nice. What is it? It's a fat... Is it a gibel? Is it a trophy gibel? Looks like a trophy gibel to me. Certainly is. There we go. 2.266. Yeah. I think that's maybe the first trophy that I've had with this low level account. No, I've had a trophy Roach, and now we've had a trophy Gibel. Long way to go. Cheers, guys. That was on caster. It give a good fight, didn't it, for a Gibel? Wow. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I was thinking tench, maybe. Or a small grass carp, but not a Gibel. Okay, NJ. I might catch you tomorrow, man. Does hunger affect the fishing? I don't think it affects your fishing. It affects your strength for bringing the fish in, so we can eat. There we go. Night, man. Right, guys. I've added a giveaway tag that we'll do at the end of this in about 37 minutes. For Dave's tench mix, so probably only really useful to low levels. So if you're a low level player and you want to be entered, type in chat hashtag G for ground, B for bait. %33% float fishing. %33%. What's that? You put the good one up. What good one? Oh, 10 out of 10 tench mix. Well, you've sent, how many have you sent? We've got an 8.5, a 9, 9, 10, and a 9. So all those, we'll do 5, 5 draws from the ground bait at the end. You got 25% on float today at level 10. Well done. Damn. Ah, you unlocked the luminous float, yeah? Have you tried one yet? Is it good? Yeah, they're all right. You know you know, you can that float I'm using, you can see that pretty well with just the flashlight on. Switch it off. Even with it off, you can still see it pretty good. But with the luminous floats, they just light up. So England have a bad injury. What's that? How's he done that? Good job he's not playing. Running? Was he done fell over? Oh, well, that's it. They might as well come home now then, aren't they? You've still not used it? What, the luminous float? I used it a little bit. You can't stand that sport. Football. I'm not a football fan, to be honest. I get hyped over the World Cup, like everybody else in the country does. And then we always seem to be let down. But it's fun while they're still in it. Yeah. Dave will give it all away. Come on, fish. What's going on? I don't think I've not got one to show you. I don't even think I've got one left on the other account. Biggest catch? On this low level count tonight, we've had by weight, the biggest was a 2.8 grass carp, and then we've just had that Trophy Gibel, a 1.9 grass carp, and the biggest tench has been 1.8. Well, he's leading scorer at the moment, isn't he? He's scored another one today, so he's on 4. Is there a trophy chance for every location? There's a trophy chance, yeah, in every lake, yeah. You know, every species in here has got a. You can catch a trophy of it, no matter what. No matter what it is, from the smallest bleak to the biggest, you know, grass carp. What is the biggest grass carp that's come out of here? Old Berg. Does it show an absolute? No, we've got to go on Old Berg. So the biggest carp, common carp, is 28. That's a trophy. Anything over 20 is a trophy. Eels, we've got up to 7.6. Grass carp, ooh, yeah, easily trophies. 33.7. Tench, again, even rare trophies these. I think anything over 6 is a rare trophy. Normal trophies start at 4 with Tench, am I right? Bream, again, trophy bream, big sizes. So I think bream, it's 4 kilos for a trophy bream. Tench, I'm sure, is 4 kilos. Anything above is the trophy. Pike, there's trophy pike in here. So yeah, definitely. Tench 4 kilos, yeah. Yeah, any bream above 2 kg gives some good silver, indeed. Any advice on how to get started with spin fishing? Conquest, what level are you? 4.4 is it for a trophy bream? Right, okay. Just got to 4, but I've mainly focused on float. Well, so you're on mosquito. You can spin fish on mosquito. You get small pike and perch taking the lure. Maybe if it's spin fishing that you're interested in, maybe go over to Winding River when you reach level 6. And the beginner's rod. Have I got one with me here? So this is the beginning of a spin fishing setup. It's a Corona spinning rod. So get yourself a Corona. They're actually a 4.5 kilo rod. You want a reel that's around that weight. And get some line which is around that weight as well. I've got 5 kilo line on it, so it's only like a pound more. Get yourself a light steel leader and get a few spinners and start spinning. And try and build your skill up to fishing with spoons. It gets a lot easier to catch the fish when you start using spoons than with spinnerbait, in my opinion anyway. So yeah, get yourself one of those. I think they're pretty cheap a Corona. If you stick around till the end of the stream, I'm going to switch over to my other account. What level did you say you are? Level 4. I'll fix you up with a spin fishing starter kit. You got the Corona and the basic setup. Okay, that's fine. So you need a few spinners maybe. So what your another nice gibel. What reel are you using on it? Well, technique wise, like speed, you're like, okay, yeah. I'm not sure what the actual optimum speed is for spinners, but I know you've just got to. It's like a constant wind. Keep reeling. Don't do the stop thing with a spinner. I think it works better if you do a constant reel. Speed 10. There you go. Speed 10 for spinners. So pretty slow, really. I think the default that it starts you off at is 16. So drop it down to 10, like Kingsley said. We can have a little try. I've only got one spinner on this account, so we'll give it a go, yeah. So let's pick that up. So change your speed to 10. See what we get. See if we can get anything. I think there's pike down here. Okay, Dave. Catch you in the next one, mate.
But winter is coming.
Conquest, thank you for the follow, mate.
What's coming with it? We can't face it alone.
I've had pike chase this right in. Let's try a little bit further around this way. Set the drag to 20. Yeah, I was only low. Am I not better even lower? Maximum of 20. I think the first reel I ever broke, well, the only reel I've broke, was a spark trying to use it as spinning. And I broke it pretty quick. That was when I first started playing. That was on Mosquito. We'll try along the narrow bit, like you guys are saying there. I just want to see it bend. Snatch that rod round. Oh. What the hell was that? The dog's just knocked something over. You learn the hard way. I've not got any others, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Little Pike. Little Pike. Hey, Mr. Hanson, good evening. So we've got another 0.2. I'm up to 0.4. Let's do a better cast than that. Yeah, we do. Jack Pike, little ones. Little Jack Pike. I think they call them in the States. Hemi, you can answer this if I'm right. Do they call them pickerel? Yeah, Kingsley, I'm intending to buy a better spinning rod. For when I hit 16, so we can do a little bit on Kuri. Various, good evening. Yeah, Kingsley, definitely. We'll upgrade this. I just wanted to use this because obviously beginners will have access to this. The reel was given. It was donated, so pike and pickerel are actually two different types. I know there's chain pickerel and redfin pickerel and man, all sorts. If you go with the super duty, it's fine too. Anyway, you need to level up spin skill. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Kingsley. I want to get to 15% so we can actually use spoons. Then I'll put some points in spoons. I don't really want to waste the points on spinner baits, because once I reach 15%, I probably won't use spinners that much anymore. Bad Create, good evening. Yeah, here we go, got another one. It's another Jack Pike. I need 5,600 XP to get to 15. I really want to get to 15 tonight if I can. Need to go and check on them rods. Right, let's go and check on the rods, because I'm sure I heard it ringing. This one's definitely moved. Yep. Oh, fish got away just as I've picked it up. Really? Might try here with the spinner as well. Let's just put that in there. You sent me a pike spinner. Okay, Kingsley, thank you. Let's put that there. Oh, thank you, man. Let's give that a whirl. Let's get over here on this log. Try fishing around here. I think that narrow channel was the best place, wasn't it? See if anything chases it in.
Can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing.
Mr. Hanson, thank you for gifting Hemi the sub. That's awesome of you, man. Very generous. Thanks, Mr. Hanson. You're a star, man. That's awesome. Hey. $70.51 is a new carp spot. Here. The MC Hammer Pants, yep. I4 on map. I4. So here. This area. So it's like the tench spot that was working last week. It was like just a total hotspot for tench, big trophy tench. Right, I'm going to nip back round to that little narrow channel. See if we can get a couple more of these pike. Stay close to the shore for carp. Yeah, not in open water. Whoa, that was a bigger hit. It's a little bit bigger. Still only a jack pike, but it's a bit bigger. 1.2 kilo. It smashed that then, didn't it? It absolutely smashed that lure. Day trade. Do you need binoculars yet? I'd say no. Binoculars really come into their own when you start fishing with wagglers or float fishing at distance. It's a pike killer. It seemed it. That pike absolutely hit that. Hammered it. It was hammer time. Hammer time, indeed. So yeah, I think there's better things that you could spend your silver on. At your level, rather than the binoculars. Here we go. Something's just chased it. We got a little perch. Yeah, match rod is the time really. Oh yeah. Oh no, you can't use a waggler. You can only use a waggler on a match rod. But yeah, I still use my my telesticks. Come on, give us another big hit. You use your telesticks as firewood. Firelighters. Try again. This, I think this angle was a lucky angle coming over towards this side. So is 10 like the optimum Kingsley for this particular spinner? Speed 10. Yeah. Come on. Come on, hit it. Bend it. Bend it right around. What's that, Cyber? You know you could just press escape to close the chat box instead of searching that little X with the mouse. Oh, that you mean, instead of doing that. Or you can press escape, yeah. Try down this edge here, I think. Oh, sorry, Sub-Zero. What's a good reeling speed from bottom fishing? Yeah, bottom fishing, you don't need to do a retrieve. It's only when you're spinning. Other than that, turn the reel speed right up if you want, if you want to wind it in quicker to do a recast. But when you get a fish on anyway, it speeds up the auto speeds up your reel speed. Oh, I thought that was snagged then. Let's go and check on these rods. Doesn't look like anything's going on there. Let's try a cast out that way. Dynamic S66H is a 7 kilo rod. No, Kingsy. It's fine, man. It's fine. I'm going to go back now and have a look. So we'll cash these fish in. It's like coming up to 2 hours on this first part. I don't want to go past 2 hours with this one because I want to highlight it and put it on YouTube. So we'll go back to the village. We'll have a look in the shop, tackle shop, at where we're going to go next, and cash these fish in, and then I'll switch over to the other account. Hey, Kieran. So let's put these away. We've had a few. I was hoping that we'd hit level 15. I need 5,100 ish. So what I think I'm going to do, rather than jump off a log and teleport back, I'm going to make my way back, do a little bit of spin fishing. Itchy Possum, thank you for the raid and the host. Room Temperature Juice Box, good evening. Thanks for the raid, guys. Welcome to Itchy Possum's dudes. Thanks for that, man. Princess Pretty Kitty, good evening. Thanks for the follow, man. So I'm going to go this way, I think. Hehe. Finally, they get to see a real fisherman. Savannster gets out the rodent traps and lays them about the place.
Winter is coming.
Levo, good evening, mate.
We know what's coming with it.
Princess Pretty Kitty, thank you for the follow. Itchy Possum, thank you. Swarf, thank you for the follow.
But winter is coming. We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
Right, let's wander back towards village. We'll do a bit of spinning as we go. Let's bring it all along this edge here. Whoa, there we go. Princess Kitty, we've been fishing for tench and basically anything that would take the bait. But now we're working our way back with the light spinner setup just to see what we can pick up. Nacho, thank you for the follow. And Swarf, thank you for the follow.
We know what's coming with it. We can't face it alone.
And yeah, Nacho MF Daddy. So yeah, we need to level up this skill, this spin fishing skill, get off these spinner baits as soon as possible. And there's only one way to do it, unfortunately, that's to use it and catch some fish. Got to hook into something decent. Nothing there. Nacho, how you doing, man? Right, what about round here? What's this area like? Let's try that way. Here we go. Gonna have a midweek Carp comp later on Burt. Yep. That's what we're gonna do when we switch over accounts. Nice perch. Gonna go over to Burr Lake. If anybody's interested, make your way to Burr Lake. We'll do a friendly comp. We may have a little wager on it. You're breaking lines and losing fish. That's not good. Sub-Zero, thank you for the follow. You're there now, but you don't have a clue how to play.
We know what's coming with it.
Well, Swarf, if you're not sure...
Can't face it alone.
Definitely, Hemi. If you're not sure, just ask questions in chat, man. We'll help you the best way we can. I'm going to try a little bit faster. I know Kingsley says 10's a good speed. I'm liking 12, maybe. Let's try 12. Give it one more cast here and then we'll move on. If your head's shaved. Come on, Pike. Give us a big pike. A decent pike. 2-3 kilo pike. Be nice just to have a bit of a fight before we cash in. No, it's nothing happening there. Right, here's the ford. What do you reckon? I know it's really shallow here, because obviously that's where you would take a car across. Let's try bringing it over this way. Yeah, don't exceed the weight is pretty much good start, good rule of thumb, to be honest. Try and bream right now, and it's so slow. Man, seeing a pike come right in there would be awesome. No, I'm going to head down to where Peter was catching him, which was in the corner. When I was watching Peter, the he was using spoons, but he was down in this corner near the island. Let's give it a little go down here. The tree falling in the lake towards the island is good. A bit further right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Looks really snaggy. You know, like you're going to get your lines caught up really easily. Maybe switch back to 10 here. Good evening, Hephaestus. How you doing? Right, you mean round here, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, this looks like Snagsville to me. If you was fishing here in real life, you'd just be constantly getting snagged up. Right, let's turn that back down to 10. Come on, give us a bite. Used to be a killer tench spot. This is the first spot I ever fished when I came to your old berg. Me and Dave, TD for life, we came over here together, and this was the first spot that we fished. Here we go. Yeah, check it out. Right at the death. Nearly pulled the rod out my hands. 8 to 10 is optimal speed for spinners from what you've experienced. Little pike, a little bit bigger. We'll try 8, and then we'll crank it up just a little. Let's try again. That was like under my feet. Took it from under my feet. Boom, straight away. Yes. Yes. Yes, Kingsy. Oh, it's a nice perch. Check it out. Nice perch coming in. £2 perch. This spot is mega. I think you might be right, Swarf. Indeed. Boom. We're in again. We're in again. We're in. This is a bit bigger. Oh, yeah. The name's Bruce. Good evening, mate. What is it? Is this another jack? That's another jack. 1.3. Just change the batteries. The battery in my headset, guys. One sec. There we go. This spot is top corner. Top corner. Constantine. You've had a Blood Series hook broke on the carp. Damn, man, that was some serious carp then. Time is it? It's coming up to dark. You'll notice as well, especially if you play with a headset on, when the time hits midnight, the actual sounds change in the game, and that's an indicator that you've gone from daytime to nighttime. And the same when it hits, I think it's 6 AM. It switches back to the daytime sounds again. So just looking at RF4 streamers, seeing what they do, and for tips and stuff. You're at level 10. What sort of fishing have you been doing? Have you been doing spin fishing, float fishing, bottom fishing? Man, this rod is like, it's like fishing with a piece of spaghetti. The black one at night with the yellow dots, okay. Man, we're just flying through now, up to 2.4. Maybe we don't need to go to Curry to level up to 15%. Go a little bit longer. No, I wanted to do it because I thought it would be quicker to level the skill up. Be nice to see a pike come right in for it though, like that. Kurt, good evening. How can you change your main profile photo? If you log into, are you on Steam or are you on just normal RF4? You log into your account on the RF4 website, and you can click, if you hover over the little photo in the top left, you get an option to edit it and put your own photo on. And again, right under the rod tip. Oh, it got off. It got off. No. Let's try this direction. Coming back this way. Right, this stream's gone over a little bit. Well, this low level one. It does. It does. That's what it feels like, Kingsley. Feels like a piece of spaghetti when you get a fish on it. Just absolutely no backbone whatsoever. Is something going to hit it as it gets under the rod tip? No. Stand on the rock. We'll fish off the rock. Touching bottom then. Oh, big splash. When I hear that big splash, I think, you know, you should see fish jumping. How good would that be? I'm going to change the speed to 9 after this retrieve. Right, we'll do one more cast here, and then we'll move. We've figured out that we can catch pike and perch using the beginner's spinner. And spinner I'm using is one that Kingsley sent then. It's the Siberia Dragon Long 3001, and it's this one. 2368 is also a good spot for casting to the right. And the other one for night time is this one. And that's a Dragonfly Stream 4007. Tiny lure. Go. Another perch. 2.6. Fish see dark colours bright during the night or cloudy. That's a great tip. Kingsley. Great tip. The Bolognese rod swarf it's your starting it's your next level up from a telestick, where you actually use a rod that you attach a reel to, so you can then, you know, cast out your float further than you would with your telestick, and it allows you to let the fish run with the hook in its mouth. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That was bigger then.
But winter is coming. We know what's coming
Kurt,
with it.
thank you for the follow, mate.
We can't
Man,
face
this fish is screaming off. We're gonna get the first broken rod. Man, I can't even. Boof. Set the drag to 18. I'm on 16, 17, 18. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've got red. We're seeing red. I haven't snapped a rod in this game yet, and I don't intend to do it now. Yeah, clench your cheeks, guys. It's gonna get hairy. Man, this fish is off. Yeah, it's got a steel leader on. It's only a light one, but yeah, it's got a steel leader on. Got loads of line though. It's only toot like, it's not even toot 25% yet. Yeah, I think I'm going to be going back in the opposite direction I wanted to. Clan, thank you. How you doing? Yep. Should get good XP from this. I'm going to have to follow it, aren't I? It's going to burn the friction brake as well. I am Northern, mate. Lancashire. Follow that pike. Indeed, follow the pike. Without falling in. He was born in Accrington. Oh, not too far away, really. Don't want to fall in, guys. I do not want to fall in. It's probably 2 kilo pike on steroids. How long does it take to catch a fish for a guy at level 1? Well, it shouldn't take that long really, because you should only be catching small ones. Better off starting small and building yourself up gradually. It's no good going and trying to hook a big fish and then just get him smashed up. Just start small and you'll learn the game better that way. You'll enjoy it more. It's not fun losing fish and breaking rods and reels, and it's better to start small and learn the trade. if you're level 1, stick around to the end of the stream, and end of this part. We'll give me your in-game name, and we'll sort you out with some starter kit. Yeah, Drock. That is the major fault most new players do, is thinking I'll catch these bigger fish by just putting thicker line on, and then you snap your gear. How do you attach a leader? Kingsy, on this account, it's most definitely the personal best. I think my biggest fish so far on this low level account is like 3 kilos maybe. Right, I think it's had enough. Oh, I've had an 8 kilo grass. Yeah, right, okay. Cheers, Stoner. It's coming in now, guys. It's coming in as fast as it went off. It went off like a stabbed rat. Stabbed rat, indeed. Have you seen how quick a rat goes when you stab it? They're off. They do haul ass, man. You can buy floats that glow in the night. You have to unlock the ability to use one, which comes in pretty early in float fishing. They haul ass big time. Stab rat. Probably Savantster, yeah, probably. Right, what have we got here, guys? Because it's coming in. Don't get off, please don't get off. It's a pike of some size. Whoa! Reached a new level tonight. We finally did it. We got level 15 on a pike. Nice. Yeah, holy smokes indeed. On that beginner setup, guys, a 4 kilo pike. That fight, pretty strong. There he is. Cunning those pike, so they say. Took us up to 2.8. Sub-Zero, what setup do I have? And Neos, if you're lucky, there will be a cafe order for it. So, Sub-Zero, I'll show you. What you mean for spin fishing? Let's keep that. So the setup I've just been using is this. So it's your beginner's rod, Corona. I've got a Sputnik Element Pro 4000. That's probably, you know, a little bit too powerful for this rod, which is 4.5. By rights, the rod should be more powerful than the reel and the line, and the reel should be more powerful than your line. So yeah, that's what I've been using. You could probably swap that out for a lxCROSSYxl. Put a lxCROSSYxl on. And the line I was using was 5 kg. That's a braid hybrid, 350 meter spool, leader, 6 kilo leader, steel leader, and King's is #1 Super Dragonfly Long 3001. I think a lxCROSSYxl, what is it? Is it a lxCROSSYxl a 5 kilo reel? So the rod's 4.5. I think you probably get away with a lxCROSSYxl. But yeah. Let's let's have a look. I've got a lxCROSSYxl on these, so oh yeah, lxCROSSYxl is 5.5. So what would you put on instead? Yeah, you've got to let the fish run. Don't crank up the drag too high. But yeah, if you want to see it back, check out YouTube. I'll put a highlight video of this on, so it'll be on there later on tonight, tomorrow morning, and watch it again. Let's go and see if there's an order. Pointless to start spinning before level 7 anyway. Blazing Star, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, man. You were spinning by level 3. Depends on exactly, Drock. It all depends on what you're interested in. I was always interested in more float fishing and bottom fishing. So that's the reason I went to 2 Sorrento feeders and 1 float rod. And that's pretty much what I've been doing here. There's the Hemi's just spammed out the playlist for the videos. Check them out. So let's go and check out these orders.
We know what's coming with it.
Is there an order? Oh, no order for pike. There's order for perch. Oh, 5 and we've only got 3. Gibel. Is there any big gibel orders? No, too big, the one I've got. Bream. We didn't do bream. Grass carp. Nothing that big. Didn't do burbot, so I think we're out of luck with the orders. Let's see what we get. By price, $16.50 for that pike, $12.36 for that gibel, and then the tench. So we've got a nice bit. 44 fish, 102 silver. It's not bad for somebody that's only like just turned level 15. And we've, you know, if we could have filled that net, we would have had well over 200 silver. So let's sell those. Personal record, most expensive fish. We're up to 306 on this account. Right guys, so that's part 1. We'll switch to part 2 in a minute on eye level account. Don't forget you can check this out if you're interested in watching it again. You'll find it on my YouTube channel. That'll be on probably earliest late tonight, tomorrow morning. So stick around and we'll switch to the other one. Before I go, I'm going to give away this Tench mix that Dave's fast